Okay, I want this to be a 5 minute filming. If it's not, it go over, wherever the cars land, okay? So, let y'all feel little light of me, but it's all about the message, not about anything else. Um, so this is about Rachel, yeah, the NAACP, of the Spokane chapter in Washington State. You know, really don't ask me my view on it because it just comes to stuff like it, it's time to just even start replying to stuff. Someone was someone, and maybe I'm sure they like, well, I'm only speaking about issues and topics live for the show and on my Twitter timeline and Pinterest and Google Plus. Those state of the black parents timeline. Alright. Any other time, that's my inner peace, my inner connection, my time to build me. And so that, when I have my time available, I have a surplus information on the Twitter, the Google Plus. There's also the Initiative Radio Network Facebook page. So I do have stuff I place on there also, along with Ozzy. His show comes on another day through the week on the radio network. But do check out the timeline of the radio show. When shows air, State of the Black Parent is 7 p.m. East Coast time, 914-803-4571. No, I am not going to talk about this here on Monday. Monday is going to be a Father's Salute. So we'll be extending Father's Day. But just to give a little reply back on the Rachel situation, I'm straight up about solutions. I'm not on blue. We've been nagging, pagging for the longest. You go to church every Sunday, and we meeting up all the time, and you type it all on Facebook, and stuff just not moving forward. Not even the basics. Keep your money in the community. That's the start. Number two, I have put several posts out about child care meetings, child care coverages, about us applying, well, not myself directly, but our community applying for child care, um, the Head Start grants. And people be looking for that one or two people, looking for everybody else to move, and then come give and say, hey, we got this here doing this, all you gotta do. Come on, so, you know, why is it that we're always, let me stop asking why, but let me straight up say it. We always don't have our own to put in. And what it is, this thing here where we have the black that's doing something that mean good, they're not, what you call them, in the middle, where they consider mediocre, they get treated like the outcast of the community, in the black community. Then the person that, is the person that has a lot, they know everything. Everybody has this, these leader things. And it's just a lot of unbalance in our community, just straight up. How this came about is because, um, we're into brands, and most of the NAACP chapters have mulattoes that run them anyway. And I even heard on a commentary earlier about Louisiana has a beige chapter. President, in what region? Okay, because I don't see what region that you didn't have nobody. It wouldn't matter. We need to be able to do stuff and have it on our own. What it takes is us putting our resources together, researching, and so okay, you know what that means? Reading, and then you have to break down the research and get to be able to defend. You have to be able to present. You have to move on solutions with research. Being on time. And so with that, some people don't believe in studying or being on time unless the white man put that tag over 'em. And that's how we had. So she pretended to be black. Her husband, so to say, didn't know that she was black. Her parents looked beige. The picture that they showed of her before her makeup, she fooled people. Now, I'm not even about to have no after response how I should feel afterwards. I'm not gonna, reach out to say, time to move on. Okay, you're aware of that. So you that is really black, you need to put together and get yourself together. Get your community together. Yeah, you need to get it together. You know, there's the radio station. You see what I am. Um, it comes on Mondays. There's a load of information, Google Plus timeline, just as this. Engage us with us on the hashtag Black Parents Live, hashtag BLK Youth Radio, hashtag BP Now, and hashtag BP Now is being productive now, and that's definitely what we need to be. Hashtag State BP, because y'all see the state of black people, what we're in. She benefited well. Wow. From 7, I'm at 7 minutes now. So she benefited well, being something that getting benefits that we can't even get, and we the real ones asked that. Um, whoa. I ain't nagging on it. I ain't gonna nag. I ain't gonna reply. Everybody else talking about it, so I'm sure they probably saying a give or take of what needs to be said or how they feel. I seen Carrie Hilson name come across the headlines. I'm not reading every headline. I can't be the only person reading every little thing, commenting every little thing. I'm not doing it. Um, but I seen the clip to myself. Ought to be glad because black people. Oh, and that's good. Okay, now, okay, okay. You know what? When people show you who they are, I believe them. So, okay, she ain't told you don't do for yourself. So, hopefully, Carrie Hilson, she learn to do for herself along with you other people out there that's fans of hers and that's also in the community, enemies, whatever you are, or Carrie Hilson, whatever like that. Get yourself together. Get ourselves together. There's the event. There's the crowdfund of BBnomics on a black-owned crowdfund site. $10. You have $10, okay? Because if there's a lot of things that is being done that can be done for $10, okay? And I don't get how people be talking about they have such a rough life, all this and that, but they have children out the boondocks. Where are you leaving your children? If you the main ones talking about, oh well, I take good care of my children. I take care of my children all by myself, but that's virtually impossible. You gotta have at least two people. Your mama, your aunt, somebody. That ain't the deck cards for everybody. You have grandmas working 2 and 3 jobs a day. You have grandmas, they not trustworthy of watching the children or they're on drugs, something. Um that's what we're doing with State of Black Parent BBnomics. Um, you know, after school programs. We could talk so much what the community need to have, but if you can't take $10, y'all done got income tax and Christmas coming, and we in between that time. So $10 should be dropped into that account. Um, when your children up into these legal matters here, you want everybody to get there and turn heads and do everything. Stop what they doing. So you even get so you don't want somebody not to even feed their children. Before oh, this didn't happen to Junebug, and sorry that happened to Junebug, really is. But it's like, well, okay, I'm gonna come back to my favorite, preparation meet opportunity. Now, $10 is really needed. Now, most of the people that have, including Malcolm X family, um, most of our people, Dr. Ben, um, Amos Wilson, all these people have not gotten the support of the community as they needed it. So you know what? When, just like Carmen Kaboom, she has in her video where she was stating about how, they could be an outcast in their community and automatically become a celebrity in our community. But people in our community, because we got a servant, we really got this servitude spirit and the manipulation of the word teamwork. So we got this thing here, where I get there and I care what you doing and you do the real work, and you ain't even trying to learn as much as what I'm doing or still be trying to do something, so when we meet up again, we got something coming to the table together to make a whole meal. Like if I'm cooking the meat or if I'm coming with some fruits and some delicacy, you need to be coming with some vegetables. You need to be coming with some foil, some forks, some utensils, some napkins, some utensils. You know, th- this is how things get. It comes back to what I talk about all the time. You listen to the previous shows, put it in Google, put it in Blog Talk Radio, State of Black Parent. Um, you know, People get there and they're very active upon gossip stuff. Especially anybody that cares or bringing exactly, you know, resource for them to learn from. Um, that's what I mean. I am not a nagger. I won't nag you, okay? Let's see. I 97% won't nag you like a 99. Some things is a different story. Like, look. But when it comes to being serious, um, don't say I didn't care. People always this and that. It's time for you to do for yourself. It's time for you to care more, because this is what happens when you're late on stuff. You have a big prayer gap of months where you don't have any production done. You're not moving forth on stuff. We should not have these incidents in the media headlines and everyday parents. Children are left without child care. People leaving their children wherever the sun shine. Um, People not able to hold a job due to depending on child care. And that's people that's paying child care. They go to work, to pay child care and, and to pay the rent, and they're hungry. They keep the lights on. They're pushing and pulling to keep the lights on. Come on now. Or why is that we as a community? If you get a community, the community nannies. You had that Sister Dolores. um, you had the Sister Dolores. You had the, the community nannies that everybody went to. You know, um, you know, they watched everybody's children, whoever came in and out. Sister Claudia. um, but you just don't have that now. You don't. Um, After school programs. That's something we can. They got all these abandoned buildings. They have tax sale property. The way people buying rims, the way they buying goals in their mouth. People get together and all these homes that's going back to the city that families own and a family deep. I'm gonna tell you, the family is so deep that everybody can put 8 quarters together and then turn it to a museum or even make it a retreat house. Just simple stuff. But no, you got the ego ones. No, me and my little clique, my soror, we gonna get there and we gonna, whether it's smoke dope, do orgies, whatever, that's only us. Y'all better not come around us. And I don't want to do nothing civilized. No, let's study, let's do art projects, or let's talk about business, family reunion. Let's do it as a retreat. Let's do something productive with the house. Even if you make it a museum, but you letting the city come back and take the house, a house that's paid for. I can't have no respect for. I don't even know what to say. And it's like everybody competing to start over in life, work so hard. Yeah, I'm gonna go get something on my own. Like, people need to appreciate inheritance, cause ain't nobody not come compete with mine or take nothing from mine. Okay, nah, I would not be. My name ain't common. I would not be a happy soul. Nah, this won't be no happy weather. So the video is pretending to be black, Rachel. TTYL.